Hello students, I am Vidya from English Magus. Today, we are traveling to the 25th century to uncover a hilarious yet thought-provoking play from your Class 10 English syllabus, The Book That Saved the Earth. Let's begin by knowing a little about the playwright and the theme of the chapter. Claire Boiko was born on 17 May 1925, in Wellesley, Massachusetts, USA. She was a creative writer known for her humorous and imaginative works and plays. Set in the 25th century, the play, The Book That Saved the Earth, humorously explores themes of knowledge, misunderstanding, and the power of literature. Boiko's work is celebrated for its light-hearted and satirical take on a Martian invasion of Earth, which is ultimately thwarted by a dusty old book of nursery rhymes. Let's delve into the story of the play now. In the 25th century, humanity looked back on its history with a mix of awe and amusement. Among the relics preserved in the Museum of Ancient History on Earth was the story of how a simple book once saved the planet from a Martian invasion. Visitors to the museum often paused at the exhibit labeled Department of the 20th Century to hear the historian recount this incredible tale. The historian explained that books, during the so-called era of the book, were an integral part of everyone's life. They educated, entertained, and even served as decorative items. However, no one could have predicted the role a book would play in Earth's most bizarre and unorthodox victory. It began in the year 2040, when Mars, led by the eccentric and self-proclaimed genius think tank, set its sights on Earth. From his grand command center, think tank, with his enormous, egg-shaped head and ornate robes adorned with celestial patterns, regarded Earth as an insignificant and primitive planet. He planned a swift invasion, one that would be completed before his lunch. With his ever-nervous apprentice, Noodle, at his side, he contacted a Martian space probe stationed on Earth to gather intelligence. The probe's crew, led by Captain Omega, had landed inside what Earthlings knew as a public library. However, the Martians, unfamiliar with Earth's culture and artifacts, were baffled. They explored the space, speculating about its purpose. Was it a storage facility? A hat shop? The sight of books on shelves only deepened their confusion. One of the crew members even placed a book on his head, testing the hat theory. Observing the scene through his monitor, Think Tank drew his own conclusions. He declared that the books were Earth's version of food, sandwiches, to be precise. He promptly ordered the crew to eat one. Reluctantly, the Martians pretended to comply, finding the sandwiches unbearably dry and tasteless. Noodle, eager to contribute, suggested that the objects might not be food but communication devices. The crew attempted to listen to the books, pressing them to their ears, but heard nothing. Another theory emerged. Perhaps these sandwiches were meant to be watched. Think Tank, always keen to assert his intellectual superiority, instructed the crew to engage in eye communication with the objects. A particularly colorful book caught the crew's attention, a collection of nursery rhymes. As they flipped through its pages, the illustrations and text only deepened the mystery. Think Tank misinterpreted the whimsical images as advanced Earth technology, mistaking them for plans of weapons far beyond Martian capabilities. The innocent rhyme, Humpty Dumpty, was seen as a catastrophic battle strategy, while Jack and Jill seemed to detail a perilous resource-gathering mission. Convinced that Earthlings were secretly far more advanced and prepared for war, Think Tank panicked. He called off the invasion, ordering his forces to retreat and leave Earth immediately. Back at the library, the Martian crew scrambled to return the books to their shelves before hastily evacuating the planet. The historian chuckled as she recounted how this single, dusty old book of nursery rhymes had inadvertently saved Earth. 5 centuries later, in the 25th century, humans and Martians had become allies. By then, Think Tank had been replaced by the wise and humble Noodle, who fostered a better understanding between the two civilizations. Together, they built a model library in Marsopolis and taught Martians the true value of books, not as food or weapons, but as tools of knowledge and imagination. However, even in the 25th century, there was one book the Martians refused to read. The very mention of Mother Goose would send shivers through them, a humorous reminder of the day Earth won a war without firing a single shot. Books are truly powerful, whether they're teaching us, entertaining us, or saving the planet. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating stories from history, the future, and beyond. Until next time, stay curious.